Imagine telling your partner of 4 years that they aren't the ethnicity they were born into. My girlfriend asked me to learn Chinese because it's her culture, but I looked her in the eye and said, "No, it's not. You're basically white." Now she's furious, but am I wrong? She doesn't watch the movies, she doesn't have the accent, and she's a Canadian citizen. Does heritage still count if you don't act the part? Let's dive into the story. My SO of 4 years and I, both in our 20s, were having a conversation about culture. She was born in China and immigrated to Canada when she was a baby with her family, and is very whitewashed. She is a Canadian citizen and has only been to China a few times to visit. She acts the same as anyone else, doesn't have an accent, doesn't watch Chinese TV, movies, news. I am white. My ancestors were one of the first settled to Canada, as traced by genealogy. So the conversation goes, she says, "Hey, it would be nice if you learned a bit of Chinese," and I don't want to do it. I have no patience and a bit lazy, and tell her this. She responds, "Well, it'd be nice if you did it because it's part of my culture." And then I ask her, "What's your culture?" She responds, "I'm Chinese," to which I say, "No, you're not, you're white." Because honestly, apart from the Chinese food she sometimes eats, there's nothing Chinese about her. When she comes over to my family for holidays, she is the same as the rest of my family. She does speak Chinese to her parents when they are together. She speaks mostly English to her sibling. When we went to university together and there were Chinese international students, she did not hang out with them. Anyway, when I told her this, she got very upset. She said, "How dare you tell someone what their culture is or isn't? You are in no place to say that, and it's highly offensive and out of line." I was just trying to say that I think she's as Canadian/white as me, and when we are together, I don't see her as Chinese. Am I the asshole for pointing this out? She speaks the language and her parents are from there, but she lives a totally Western life. Is she Chinese because of her birth, or Canadian because of her life? Cast your vote, NTA or YTA.